Yep. Going live, but it's not. We're not on screen yet. All right, I'm at the bottom. Come down, help sell it all. Really? Well, that's unfortunate because we don't have time to go there. Those were the bonus items that we dug up out of the... Probably worth the balloons. All right, so we can start the quest from here. Yeah. Oh, that's right. All right, where's a chickie? I'm not gonna. I just want to be standing in front of her when I start the stream. All right, I'm gonna put you on mute for just a moment. Oh no, I can't because I'm not on that screen. All right, we're getting started here a moment or two late, which if you're looking at what's scrolling across the bottom, you might understand why. Hello and welcome. My name is Wakata, and today we're returning to the Sea of Thieves. We are going to take on the second tall tale for Monkey Island, so we're returning to Mêlée Island. So if anyone who did not see the episode that I posted before, except we are going to do it live. So as you can see, we have a guest, which will be the first time on this channel that we have somebody other than just me on the stream. Genotho, welcome.
Hello. Hello. Thank you very much for having me.
You're live in the game as well.
Sorry, I should have fixed that now.
Perfect. There you go. Excellent. We got carried away doing some other stuff. Which is, you can see all the stuff we just turned in. Well, we're ready to jump in on the quest, so I hope everyone's having a good day. Get a couple of things here in the right place. That is not what I wanted to click on. That's what I wanted to click on. There you are. I'm such a pro with this. Excellent. So this will be literally our first time stepping foot on it for Tall Tale 2. So we're learning as we go, and we're going to do our best to cover as much of the achievements as possible, if not all of them. Quest for Guybrush. That's Guybrush is the one we need.
I see you noticed my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Mêlée Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth.
Like he's gesturing at something.
If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
House of Mojo. That sounds promising. All right, well, our boat is not over there. It is where we left it, over by the Sovereigns.
I believe the House of Mojo is where the fortune teller lady from the end of the first tale lives.
I think you are correct. She had a book like that, you know, at her on her desk or a table. I'm thinking that if anyone were to do part 1, that they would probably be able to go straight to part 2 from interacting with it.
Now that it's unlocked, yeah, absolutely.
I've been looking forward to this. That first Tall Tale was so well done.
It was very fun. Stumbling through it the first time and
Yeah.
figuring out all the puzzles and where all the little coins were.
And they really did a good job of like all the animations, the audio, you know, the voices, and I feel like they really put the time in, which is, you know, a lot of times when someone's messing around with an old, you know, classic IP, they'll cut corners and just use the name of the IP for quick cash.
Yeah, a lot of people that I've spoken to that have played the original, which I haven't, unfortunately, but a lot of people that I spoke to that have say that they've stuck faithful to the original theme of the game.
Yeah, I know that I played the original. I don't remember if I completed it. You know, it was so long ago. And there were so many, you know, games of that type. Like, I was really focused...
Sorry, go on.
I was really focused on, like, Space Quest. back then, and Legis of Larry and stuff like that. These are definitely the classics. I love them. So here we go to Mêlée Island. It should probably give us some kind of warning that we're going to lose the things that we have on our boat already, which is fine.
You spooky.
Oh, there's a LeChuck's vessel. Come to greet us. Too bad we don't have any root beer with us.
Yeah. Busy cannonball, that would be great. Oh,
Yeah.
Hello. Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like a word.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepwood belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face.
That's the
For
way.
all the good it'll
Likes
do.
it.
But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
If I poke you in the belly.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
I will never again trust the Pirate Lord. Any event in the future, I'll always assume it's LeChuck.
well, that's it now. It just ruined his reputation forever.
Yeah, he has. Time for a new Pirate Lord. And look, I already got the shiny sword for it.
Yep. I'll vote for you. Your sword's short. Yours is shinier than mine.
And then, he was talking about LeChuck was talking about the burning blade. Mine's already burning. Oh, look, we got to keep our rowboat.
Of all things, that's what we get to keep.
Right? And our alliance flag is still up.
Back to Mêlée Island.
I'm gonna change our flag. I know there's no other people here to see it. But the ship's supposed to have its flag. I don't know what the
These
legends-
cannons look extra cool in the strange blue-green light.
I gotta get down there. and
Oh,
look at
it's
them.
gone.
Yeah, I love these.
It's gone back to normal now.
Totally in love with these cannons. Oh, I missed it. I totally love these cannons. First time I saw them, I'm like, that's... Okay. Those are my cannons. A little depressing, too, because all the time I've spent sinking skeleton ships, trying to get the achievement to get the cannons that are unlocked from sinking like 500 skeleton ships or something ridiculous. Did we get any, oh, we did get quest book. Yeah. So if anybody wants to read it, I guess you'd have to go back to the replay. Try to go this fairly slowly. So we have to face the three trials, and then race to Monkey Island. So I saw there's a picture of a voodoo doll, and there was a picture, you know, like in one of the advertisements for the Tall Tale with LeChuck holding a voodoo doll of Guybrush. So I wonder if that's going to be a thing we're going to find. I don't know, look like Guybrush. He has a very distinct look. LeChuck saw a lack of weakness is Guybrush's greatest weakness. I mean, I guess he is a little overconfident. Yeah.
As long as he's center stage, he'll never leave his gilded cage. Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause he likes being the mayor and being the legend. We have to find a way to end his curse. That's the last page. So I don't think there's any clues here other than just backstory. Yeah. Start looking for doubloons.
Pieces of eight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Guessing we're not going to have because in fact it's almost certain that we're not going to find them if this can be done as one quest.
Yeah.
You know, Tall Tale through one and then click her book and then just continue with it, and all the pieces of eight would already be collected.
Yeah, you can see over there the crate's already been pulled out of the water.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Cool. Oh, and the tavern's shut as well.
Is it?
Oh no.
Where's the doorknob? Gotta make sure I sit down this time. The first thing we both did. We didn't get that quest. I didn't get it last time. I guess you did. I'm gonna, real quick. Like, I want to check the pirate log. Let's see here. Events.
Pickle the beast.
No, that's not what we're looking for. Adventure 12?
It should be in Pirate Log, Reputation, Tall Tales, and then number 2, The Quest for Guybrush.
Yeah. So I just want to get a little look of an idea of like, you know, do X number of something, you know, so like last time we didn't get all the memoirs. Complete the circus performance in under 25 seconds? Oh, that's gonna... I'm looking forward to that.
Enjoy a delicious grog classic. Get fired from your new job. And that looks like a picture of the chef, so that might be an easy one to get if we talk to the chef while we're here.
Right, because we could potentially still be... If we were doing this as one run, we would still be his apprentice. Use every insult and retort during insult sword fighting. 0 of 20. Okay, read all of Elaine's journals, so that's something we're going to keep an eye out for. 5 journals.
Yes.
And 10 more memoir spots.
Send Stan on an ocean voyage.
Alright, so those are the things just to kind of keep our eye out for. The big one's going to be, of course, the journals. We know there's 5 of them to find. And 10 memoir spots. I'm going to look... Like this was a memoir spot last time, and now the ink
The quill is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I still got my blue light.
Ooh.
More evidence that we were getting in up to shenanigans before the stream started. All right, let's see if we can get fired from a job.
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands, you use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired!
Wow.
Well, I was on board with him up until that last statement there. We can't touch the brew now. Should have maybe tried to get a drink before we talked to him.
Might have to come back for that one.
Yeah, I mean that was the super stuff, and it said Krog Classic, so it might be something different.
We're engaged in important pirate business right now.
Well, the Pirate Legends,
Can't you see we're...
yeah, they don't want to talk to us.
Oh, it's you. Listen, we're in the middle of something here. You'll have to wait.
Keep you in important pirate business then.
Yeah, and Murray is still off the board.
Swill out me sockets! It's good to see you again.
Well, last we saw of him, he was
I don't
masquerading as
suppose
one of
you've
the
seen Murray on your
dead
travels.
guards.
I've been trying my hardest to insult every last filthy, devious, amoral crook who stops by. But it's just not the same by myself.
So the other skull that was next to him is
Murray
sad because
always
his
had
buddy's not
what
here
you
anymore.
might call a natural talent for verbal abuse.
Hey, welcome,
I hear
Osby.
he's taking
How's
up
it going?
insult coaching as a full-time job.
Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So he's teaching people insults. So we saw that
It's
there
not
was
as daft as it sounds. A really hurtful remark
an achievement.
can be just the thing
An
to
insult
throw an
sword fight.
opponent off balance and give you a chance to strike.
That might be what he's talking about.
I'd offer to teach you the basics, but my sword's stuck in my belt, which is holding up me pantaloons, which are keeping my legs nice and warm, wherever they are.
All right. So it sounds like we have to find his sword for him to teach us the insults.
Yep.
I wonder if Scruffy still got buyer's remorse for the governor's dogs all escaped.
Vacancy?
Vacancy?
Resume. Life experience.
I'll be disappointed if they don't make him available for, purchase as a pet after this is all done.
I believe he already is.
Really? I'll look into that. So we need to find, I guess, a headless skeleton somewhere, because he said that his legs are somewhere with his pantaloons being held up by his sword.
Yeah.
So that'd be something to keep an eye out for.
Headless skeletons. Because the only one we found last time that was headless skeleton was the one that we made because they ran off with his head. No, his head burst, and then they ran off with his legs and his arm.
Well, we're gonna get access to a new part of the island because we have that circus tent. So it all might be over in the new area. Get a quick look around here. I want to go and check on Murray and just see what's going on in town. I'm guessing in town probably hasn't changed much, considering that we could potentially have been here as one fluid story.
Yeah, and the villages were restored after we finished spraying down all the guards with ginger ale.
Right. Root beer.
Root beer, that was it.
There you go for some ginger ale. Came for the entertainment while you're eating lobster cosplay? You gotta have a good meal then. Well,
That's the one thing we can't catch on this game that I'm quite surprised about.
Right, we can't catch lobster. That's a good point. Not yet, right?
Yeah, not yet. There's always hope. 1,000 pieces of 8 for a treasure map.
Oh goodness.
Ooh.
I bet we'll get them from performing at the circus. Yeah, we can still sit at the memoir locations.
When you said, I said nice parrot, and he said, what parrot? But that suggests that this is important to me.
Hey now, supplies of the Legend of Monkey Island figurine set are still limited. So there's a long waiting list, and your name is not even on it. Hands off. Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably not literally. That's privileged client-vendor confidentiality, friend.
It's
All
still
you
midnight.
need to know is that they're so popular I keep running out of stock. Of course, it's also true that they break easily and need replacing.
Talk about how the figurines break easily. Cosplay, you said your lobster's too hot, too spicy. I'm not much of a seafood person, but I definitely like spicy food.
Hey, didn't you get to meet the legend of Monkey Island? You should go and tell the pirate leaders in the scum bar.
So this guy's telling me we should talk
We
to
want to
the
visit
pirate
the
leaders.
circus, but can't find our way through all the fog.
This guy can't find his way through the fog to the circus.
I wish we could find another corner to stand around on. That Mojo shop gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I'm skipping the Mojo shop for the moment while we... Okay, we cannot go in the clock tower anymore.
No. The merchant's still here, available to talk to.
Do we see anything for sale? Oh, you know,
Nothing on his desk yet.
wasn't there a picture of the rubber chicken being used? Yeah, it's for sale now. 550 pieces of 8.
Ah. Is that perhaps Tickle the Beast?
Well, there was a artist rendition of pirates sliding down a rope using the chicken. You know, wrapping the chicken over the rope and then hanging on the leg and the head of the chicken and like making their escape down a rope.
Yeah, I see.
You know, for the most part, I try to avoid the spoilers, but you got to look for, you know, making like a thumbnail for a stream. You got to find art related to the project.
Oh, it's giving me the option to take a seat.
Repent for last time when we took all the money from the church.
Yeah. I didn't get any commendations though, unfortunately.
Well, Cosplay, it's good that at least you're it's not too spicy to eat. Have I ever played Phasmophobia? I have not. I'm familiar with it. I've seen other people play it, and it looks like if I had a group of people who wanted to play it, like as a 4-man, I think that would probably be a lot of fun. It looked like a good game. I don't gravitate towards horror necessarily, but I'm always up for a good cooperative something, and it looked pretty good. So Murray's not here.
No. I did notice that. We can't see him there. He might be around by where the dogs were, I suppose. Lamenting his changing career path.
No, nothing's here. The picture of the poster of the Mêlée Island Spectacular, foreshadowing. Well, let's head to the mansion. probably going to be locked up. Well, looks like the door's open. So you've been playing it lately, cosplay? Are you enjoying it? How's it playing out for you? Is it good at 2-player? Oh, we might find one of Elaine's journals here. I'm gonna look through the bookshelves, because presumably she was here at one point. I feel like we're probably not gonna find anything on... here's Guybrush's memoirs. It's half-written chronicle of Guybrush's adventures. You should probably wait until it's finished before reading it. Every time he wakes up, he finds all of his doors open. Kind of confused. Like, clearly he's closing all of them while we're not around.
Guest key required.
Oh. That's good to know. So we will be coming back here.
Okay, I guess the next step
to
is
Mojo.
Mojo lady.
As says, her boyfriend isn't so good at the game, so she ends up carrying the weight. So maybe he'll get better at it.
Well, that's what practice is for.
Yeah.
I was quite terrible at this before I started playing, but now I consider myself reasonably good.
I was a legend from day one.
First time, every time.
First time, every time.
Fate has brought us back together.
I lost my first
I
job, tell you about
regret
it.
I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on
now
a
they'll
drop
talk
of
to us?
something special to help you on your way.
You have to have a chest key around here, do you, lady?
On some of this potion.
Oh, can we? Is your tankard empty to? I'm gonna let you be the one. Well, you know what? We're probably gonna. I might as well do it because we're gonna. There's an achievement for drinking together grog, so we're gonna have to get to this at some point. I apologize for everybody who's watching. I hope you don't get seasick. You have no interaction. I'll try to counter the swaying as much as I can. So cosplay, your boyfriend runs away from the room that you said the ghost is in. Well, maybe he's just afraid of the ghost. Maybe he's
There's a
like,
seat.
Maybe he's like Shaggy. Ghost. I'll just see. I assume you didn't get credit for sitting in it.
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
I can't sit down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, at least the screen's wavering, but I'm not. Alright, did you get a refill somewhere?
No, I guess I didn't finish it the first time. That might be why I didn't puke.
I drank the whole thing.
tolerance.
I'm a real pirate like that.
First time, every time.
All right, heading back to the scum bar. I'm glad we talked to them before she told us to talk to them, so that we know that they actually won't talk to us until... This guy? No. I didn't actually try to see if I could interact with anybody here.
We could last time, but...
Tell me about the loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty?
The latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling by LucasArts' Brian Moriarty. This is like an advertisement.
It's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects.
Isn't Loom like a... I think Loom was a game from back then. Like...
Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
I think he said Lucasfilm's game, right? So
Sorry,
I think he's advertising...
Some topics I just get carried away.
Advertising what would have been the next game after Monkey Island back in like the 90s or late 80s or whenever that was. I don't think it's actually a new game he's advertising.
I don't know if it's because I'm a fan of Critical Role anyway, but that voice sounds a lot like Matt Mercer to me.
I don't recognize it.
That's going to require some research.
Ahoy there. Welcome back to Mêlée Island. If you're referring to that rumor about LeChuck, I still don't believe a word of it. But some folks are suckers for a good story. They say that LeChuck and his crew assailed the governor's mansion, hoping to take revenge against the legend of Monkey Island. 70 pirates, each of them 8 feet tall, with eyes that burned like the flames of perdition itself. And one by one, the legend of Monkey Island cut them all down, tearing the last to pieces with his bare hands as he stood atop a mountain of broken bones. Ha! Well, as I say, I don't believe
Apparently there's already a legend of the fight that we won using our root beer, with Guybrush taking credit for all of it.
Oh, really? And I suppose that now you've had your fun, you'll be
70 or
wanting
80
to try your
pirates.
hand at the fiendish new legendary trials and prove you're a real pirate.
Yeah, he's telling us we're gonna have to do the legendary
You
trials.
should speak with the pirate leaders in the next room. Let them know that you've got the governor's blessing. And they might just agree. As for me, I'd love to know. Did you get a look at the governor's memoirs? Does he happen to mention me at all? Ah, well, I'm sure he'll not forget his old friend Manco. Why, we've known one another since the good old days. I suppose I'll just have to cross my fingers and wait. Maybe another grog or two will help me pass the time. That'll be the International House of Mojo, purveyors of potions, vendors of vexing victuals, and the only shop in town that sells those biscuits I like. The governor's guards shut the place
Plagiarism.
down shortly after they arrived, and
He will be
banned
speaking
all
to my
sale
lawyer.
of magical ingredients.
What was that?
Plagiarism. He took credit for our work.
Yeah, he did.
Now that they're no longer around, I suppose it'll be back to business as usual. You'd do well to stay on the owner's good side. They say she can stare into your future.
All right, I'm gonna talk to the first of the 3 pirate legends. Pirate leaders.
Now what brings ye back to our table?
I'm ready to undertake the trials.
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the three legendary trials.
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pirate must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
That's the sword, the art of thievery, and the
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. And you can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trial so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again. Get to the point.
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that how? We could have told him that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Ooh.
legendary trial of thievery. Steal this. Talk at the idol. Oh, many hands. Only it stands previously owned vessels.
In the forest it lingers, the treasure you seek, to follow the legends, no job for the weak. To locate the plunder you need to acquire, takes more than a shovel, a map you'll require.
So that's a 1,000 balloon, or 1,000 pieces of 8 map, probably. Would you fight like me? Name's Smirk. I trained the legend Monkey Island. Great.
Yeah,
I train you for
can
the trial of the swords. 400 piece of 8. Mighty pirate sword required. No time wasters. Find me on the hill by the bay.
So it looks like the last page is a map. And we'll need to circle round past the back of the mansion to get to the other area where Stan's previously on boats and the circus are.
Right. Well, I'm guessing that it sounds like the circus is where we're going to be getting our money.
Yeah.
As a start. So I think we need to go back and chat with the lady, get her brew to dispel the fog, and then probably that'll give us access to. I was thinking about wanting to climb up there and see if I can see the fog dissipating, but.
Do you bring news?
Got permission from the pirate.
You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
So the rubber chicken the lines cross the sky. That was talking about riding the rope using the chicken. And you can see there's a little like spindle on it.
Yeah. And then the final one is the map that we need to purchase for 1,000 pieces of 8.
Did we?
The map.
Oh, so a blade you must show, like the one long ago. In the first one, there was 2 items we couldn't purchase. Wasn't the second one a sword?
Yeah, we're gonna have a look.
There was the chicken and there was something else. I feel like it was a sword. Yeah, it's right here. 995 pieces of a mighty pirate sword.
Yes.
We
So we need like
if we have
2,000.
to find the pieces 8 one at a time again, then we're gonna be here for a long time.
Okay, so I guess to the circus.
Oh, she didn't give us a brew.
No, we need to earn those 3 ingredients to get to make the brew. So we need to get the chicken, the map piece from the merchant down here, and then the sword. So we're gonna need to earn like 2,500 coins at the circus.
I thought we had to get the brew before we could get to the circus. Like before we run out there, I didn't look at her her cauldron to see if it was. Because that's the first try. Well, I guess it's not the first trial.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. Without silver,
Because we got that recipe
you
off her
must use
after we
other
finished
means
speaking to her. Then we got
acquire what you
those
seek.
final pages.
That's not really a recipe. She wants herbs
Yeah.
and spices.
So the lines cross the sky. This bird helps you fly. A blade you must show, like the one long ago. This map that he sells, the truth that he tells. With all 3 in hand, return to me.
Yeah. All right. Let's. So we need to complete the circus, one of the circus events in 25 seconds. One of each.
Yes, for the commendation. Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind. I'm guessing we probably can do it multiple times. I'm starting with the based on the map. I'm thinking we can walk there from this way. It looked like it wraps around.
We might be able to go all the way up to the top where the lookout was, like we did last time,
yes,
and then
there
put on
was
the back.
there was another way down last time that when I tried to take it, it warped me back. So yeah, that's gotta be it. Cosby was talking about their play that game that her boyfriend uses he's using the tools, he's going in, he just keeps going to the wrong place. Maybe it's a issue of trust there, Cosplay. Maybe he doesn't believe that you're right. You gotta prove to him that you know what you're doing. Or just tell him the wrong room on purpose so he'll go to the right room.
Triple reverse psychology.
Exactly.
Now, see here, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got to keep watch, especially when there's a pickpocket sneaking
yes,
around
yes,
in
there
all
is.
this fog.
Oh no, we still can't get down the fogs. Seems tense. Unless we can walk through it now.
I'm gonna see if it warps. Oh yeah. Yep, it warped me back up.
Dang it.
Alright, look at this map again. There's the town. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was not looking right at the map. It is.
But if you saw it jump down where I landed, you should then offer your soul to the ferryman and respawn in front of the Mojo shop. I just found that out.
I think I'll
Take the safe way down.
Yeah. Oh, there's. Whoop! Oh. Okay, now I'm limping. I cut a corner a little too sharply, so I'm halfway down. And with a pretty severe limp. What kind of food do I have on me? Is that the only thing I have? Eat a banana. Oh, okay. Well, that jump was too much for me. It's funny too, because when we went to the mansion the first time, I meant to circle around it just to see if there was, you know, anything new. I didn't, and I just didn't expect there to be anything new, so I just kind of forgot about it. Oh, trail down here. Along the rocks. Maybe. Nope. We might be returning to the boat. Dying reset my page. Go all the way back to the map. Right, that's a town. It definitely shows us just passing right next to the mansion. We're defeated by a pile of rocks.
We might... I suppose we could try and sail around and see if we can pull into the dock where Storm's used boats are.
That's what I'm thinking we're going to have to do. Defeated by a wall of rocks. Thanks for joining the stream. Have a nice day. We lose. Clearly there's no way to it. We've been defeated by the map.
Being defeated by a map is not the most embarrassing way to play. To be defeated. If anyone here has ever got any experience playing Dungeons and Dragons, there's plenty of more innocuous items that my party has been defeated by.
So we're heading east. Get a little bit of sail here. And get attacked by the Kraken. Where he's been all along, hiding out at Mêlée Island. We are not moving as fast as we should be with good wind. Thinking that the progress is slowed in this area.
Oh, we just hit a brick wall apparently. You want to see if you can cannon up on over the wall?
I'm up on the mast, on the crow's nest. See if I could. There's no hint of stands. What are we missing? Let's see where this sends me. I assume it's going to warp me back. Oh, I can see the whole trail over here. Oh, that respawned me up on the lookout.
Oh, no.
Well, while I'm up here, I'm gonna, because I saw a lot when I cannoned. I could see the trails.
Is the fog as dense around the other way?
Let me check.
Because I don't know how else we're supposed to get around there. Because the trail is, there's only one way that looks like it leads there.
Yeah, the fog is still just as heavy. So that looks like the trail we need to take, and it connects to below here. That clearly is not connected to the mansion, despite what the map says.
I think it was. If you look, if you can see down where the path was, it looks like the cave-in has knocked down 2 braziers.
Right.
So how we're supposed to get back there, I'm not sure.
I assume that this jump right here will warp me right back to the lookout. Yep. You mentioned pickpockets. Let's see if I can sneak up behind him and steal money from him. Nope, he turns around as I get near him. Well, one of the trials is thievery. I wonder if we can steal from people. I can't imagine that we get the money here. I mean, they did mention the circus and... Oh, I see some stuff from up here. So there's the rope that we're going to have to ride down with the chicken. That looks like there's a dock over there with boats. A bunch of galleons.
That'll be the Stan's used boats.
I'm facing south. I don't think the map is oriented to the north. Let's get something that we... Okay, so that's the town. No, it is. The town goes northwest to the mansion. Yeah. You see this over here?
Oh, that wasn't there last time.
No. Well, maybe not. Like the circus tents were there. I don't know that I ever looked over here, but yeah, there's the rope, which we're going to use the chicken to slide down. Like that, I don't feel like that stands. I mean, it could be. So right, we would have to go south. If we were on by boat, we'd have to go south. Around the island.
Yeah, but the fog's like impenetrable.
I'm just gonna go down to the dock and try to follow that shoreline. Okay, so maybe there was a path I didn't spot before.
No.
I know. I agree. I don't have high hopes on it. So continue to think and speculate. While I run.
So we need to get to the treasure huntery quest. We need to be in the forest. But the forest is behind the mansion.
Environmental wind has gone eerily quiet. Yeah, just before I teleported. The entire stream's just going to be me running back down from the lookout. Did you actually try to take the boat around the...
No, I didn't.
I mean, I have no reason to believe it would work. Checking off the checkboxes of things that we tried, regardless of whether or not we think they were fruitful. I'm gonna start talking to people in the scum bars, see if they have anything else to say. Now that we've
Ahoy there!
made
Welcome
some progress
back
in...
to Mêlée Island.
So if there's any new...
I'm just speaking to the characters of ill repute. The
Undertaking the three legendary
three pirates that
trials,
were stood
and
near
you're
the
still in
merchant.
one piece?
One of them tells you about
I'm
sword
almost
skills, one of them's
impressed.
telling me about treasure, and the other one's telling me about how no one wants to steal the boat, but we might get a good price for it at stands.
I think it's different from what they said to me before. So I'm talking to the pirate lords. Tell me more about mastering the
First,
sword.
get ye a sword, but don't think you can use any old blade. You'll need a mighty pirate sword befitting the legend of Monkey Island. Now, you'll ultimately need to defeat the Sword Master of Mêlée Island, but you won't stand a chance without proper training.
You ultimately need to defeat the sword master of Mêlée Island, but you won't stand a chance without proper training. So we'll have to come back and get training and insulting. I'm sure is what he's probably gonna get
For
at.
that, I'd recommend seeking out the man who trained the legend himself. The formidable, the ferocious, the feared Captain Smirk.
Captain Smirk will teach us.
But
to
the bridge
fight.
to his place is currently out of commission, so good luck with that.
But the bridge to his place is currently on commission, so good luck with that. So Smirk will give us the sword training, and I think the skull will give us the insult training.
I remember undertaking the trial of thievery myself. Wound up in jail for a spell, but it was worth it. Well, you can't just steal any old treasure and call yourself a true pirate. We want you to procure a very special item. The same idol snatched by the legend of Monkey Island. It used to be hidden in the governor's mansion, but now it's in the hands of a shifty ship salesman named
So
Stag.
the second pirate lord verified that the idol that we need to steal is owned by
He
Stan.
uses it to lure curious pirates out to his business. The man's a born swindler, and all the threats and bargains in
I
the
just
world
pickpocketed
will
Guybrush Threepwood,
You'll need to make him think.
and we got the
he's
storage
got
key
your
chest.
hand.
Where did you find it?
Yeah, I just pickpocketed Guybrush Threepwood,
Oh, nice.
and there's a captain's inkwell inside the storage chest. I've yet
How
to
are the
pick it up if
trials
you'd like to
going?
come and take a
You're
look.
not planning to chicken out, are you?
Let me get to this the last dialogue of this guy.
Do you have a map? Everyone knows you can't go treasure hunting without a map. There must be someone in town who's willing to sell you one. Once you have a map, follow its instructions and use whatever
Just telling us
means
to
are
buy
necessary
to buy the
to
map
find
to find
the
the treasure.
treasure. But I should warn you, the instructions may require a little creative thinking to interpret.
The instructions may require a little creative thinking to interpret. So that map's going to be not terribly clear. I'm on my way to the mansion.
Yep, no problem. So I came in just thinking there might be something, some way in here of getting across there. And then I saw that it came up with an option to pickpocket him.
Nice.
So I cycled in and it gave me the storage crate key. However, there is a piece of paper on his desk that says there's no more ink left.
Yeah, I saw that. So what was in here? Oh, so this is the ink. I'll do the honors, you found it. There's nothing to write with. Oh, lovely.
No more autographs. Just, let me.
Has he perhaps dropped his quill?
It's definitely giving us something to look for.
Or perhaps the bird. The parrot that was out there. But that's all the way back at the merchant.
Found it. It was just on the table
nice.
down there with the where his previous email was.
Anything can be signed here.
So we need to find something that needs to be signed and then put it on the. Oh,
I'm sure it'll be.
The book. Oh, I was thinking because if we could forge his signature on it, you know, like his autograph. There was the pirate who was Mancomb wanted to.
No.
Was inquiring about whether or not he was in the memoirs. Maybe we could put an entry for him or something.
I was wondering if it was something to do with rewriting the memoirs so that the path was not collapsed anymore.
All right, because
not.
part of this is his memory forming the area. That's an interesting thought. Rewrite the story. All right, well. Oh, and there's the voodoo doll. Well, progress has been made. We found 2 items. We know kind of know what we're looking for, at least. Can't think if anybody would have something like parchment that needs to be signed.
Because we didn't get given a copy of his memoirs or anything in the first version,
Correct.
like the first Telltale. So It'd be good if we could get him to sign a credit note.
Yeah. Well, that was the first thinking was like if we could just have the governor's authorization to buy stuff. Okay. Well, I'm comfortable in the notion that it's not in here. There are posted boards in some places, like there's one in the jail. I feel like we've seen other boards elsewhere that have papers posted on them.
Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought more money than last time. As a matter of fact, I do. I'm trialing something I call Boscoff. Buy one, shipmates get one free.
Nice,
It's a way to
something I can
encourage
see in
pirate
the
crews to
motor
buy
shop.
my wares.
Yeah, the merchant says that he's trialing something I call Bosgoff. Buy one, shipmates get one free. So in other words, if we buy the sword, then we both get the sword.
Ooh, you're a quick one, aren't you? You just reached out and hit that nail right on the head. Well, my stock of mighty pirate swords haven't exactly been flying off the shelves. I'm sick of tripping over them every 5 minutes. I wish pirates still cared about the 3 trials. Then I could make some space in my storeroom.
Which pirates still cared about the 3 trials? We care about it.
Well, most folks would say it's the legend of Monkey Island, and maybe they're right, but I won't hear a bad word said about the Swordmaster. She lives away out in the forest, though, so good luck getting to meet her.
Oh, so Smirk is a woman. She lives way out in the forest.
Oh, well, the thing about that is, you see, she and I mean, no, I couldn't. Now, are you going to buy something or what? Nope, I've been forbidden from selling them after the last bunch were used to organize a jailbreak. Now, who was it that just so happened to come along and buy all my fuses right before that happened?
He's not allowed to sell fuses anymore because we used them in a jailbreak.
I should probably turn you over to the governor for treasonous behavior, but then I'd lose my only customer. Not unless you've got something real valuable to use as collateral, and I can already tell by your outfit that you don't. But I do have a few spare notes of credit lying around, if
he has
you
notes
can
of
get
credit.
one signed by someone in good standing.
That's it.
Someone like the governor. We'll talk.
He has notes of credit.
Yes, I have a few spare notes of credit lying around. If you can get one signed by someone in good standing, like the governor, we'll talk.
That'll do.
I almost skipped over the statement, the option to ask him if he extends credit, because we already knew from the last run that he doesn't take credit. Seems he has changed his mind.
Maybe the guy's being moved along.
Forged signed credit note. Yep. Excellent. Thank you, Threepwood. Very kind of you.
GT.
Yeah.
When I said that before, I wasn't actually expecting that to be
But it was
the process we would go through.
it was the same thought I had as soon as it was mentioned that there was the ability to write something up there. I'm like, if we could just get him to, give us credit or sign, give us a check or something. I also didn't expect it to
Well,
actually be
I'll
the thing.
be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
So we need the sword and we need the chicken. Grab the sword, I'll grab the chicken. I think the chicken's gonna get us where we're going. Maybe.
Well, that's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's modeled on the famous contraption used by the legend of Monkey Island. Just don't blame me if you break your damn neck using it to zip around all over the place.
So we might be able to reach that rope without being teleported. Is that the sword? Nice.
Yep.
Oh, it's got GT on it.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
You should be able to equip one from the armory. It's over here.
But I like my flaming sword. Nice. So we need the map, which if this works, I don't know. How much was it? 1,000 for the map? Yeah. See if it takes
Gold's
credit.
no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably a trade? I don't think so. The only maps in town that are more valuable than mine belong to the legend of Monkey Island.
He will take a trade.
Maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me, and a map for
Might
you.
be able to get one of the maps. Yeah.
The shelves in that
Yep,
old
yep.
mansion must
Go back
be
to the
packed
mansion,
with
let's see what
all
we can
kinds
find out
of
of there.
treasures. Next time you're in the area, see what you can swipe.
Yeah, hopefully that. And because we've gone over those really thoroughly. So maybe that's unlocked them now.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that every time I jump.
Oh,
the chicken goes. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I thought you were just excited to return to the mansion. Oh yeah, we have interactions now. Examine the unabridged history of cheese. Yes, there's a bunch of books here that we can pull out. Great shipwrecks of our century. Calligraphy for
Famous
beginners.
pirate quotes. How to make invisible ink. Bad puns for bad pirates.
Lick the silver spoon.
The very hungry megalodon.
The time I blew up LeChuck. I bet that's going to be it. An account written by Guybrush detailing his first trip to Monkey Island. There seems to be something inside. Tug on book.
Oops. Looks like you found it.
Pick up Guybrush's signed chart.
Yay.
Nice. I still want to check the other. You were looking at the ones upstairs, right? No, Famous Park was. You read that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't think there is any upstairs.
That
I couldn't see any interactions.
Okay. Works for me. I keep seeing when we come out of there, I keep seeing our sloop sitting over there and thinking there's another player. The paranoia.
No!
Yeah, the paranoia of Sea of Thieves. Incoming ship.
There is a reason that one of the hotkeys for speech like statements is that I see a ship.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8.
Maybe, maybe we have to offer it to him directly? Yeah, there it is. Trade Guybrush's signed sea chart for treasure map.
Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Yay.
Before we turn these into her, I want to see if... Oh, we don't actually get to see the map. Because we need the map to find the treasure. Oh, there it is. It's in the book. Skip to the tune. Do not be late. Start your dance at the forest gate. Where was the... you said you saw a couple of downed braziers?
Yes, they were right behind the mansion.
Playing a tune. Maybe that'll open something up. I want to check this before we interact with her. I know that we're supposed to hand her all that stuff. I want to see if something happens. I don't imagine she'll take it away from us since it's built into our quest book now, but you know, being thorough. Oh yeah, I saw these and it just didn't click.
How incredibly unhelpful.
Maybe I need to take down the ghost flag from my ship. That's what keeps getting caught out of the corner of my eye.
Something glowing over there, I don't like it.
Yeah. What this game does is it breeds paranoia.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. Without Silva, now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent mojo potion of unrivaled potency.
That's where all the root beer went.
Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Mêlée Island free.
Guess we don't get to drink it from our tankards. Kind of was looking forward to it, right? It was, you know, had root beer in it. I like root beer. I got root beer in my refrigerator.
I didn't like the sound of that.
What?
Sounded like there was like gunfire incoming or something. Just, oh, it was the people inside. Like, it sounded like a cannonball rocketing through the air, but it was the sound from inside the tavern as we passed the doorway.
It's so hard not to just jump over her with this stupid chicken.
It's such a good sound.
I'm sure this is making for great content. I'm gonna have to go back after the stream and put a time code to skip the running up the hill with the chicken. Like that's my favorite one. I've gone up this that hill so many times I don't have to pay attention to where I'm going anymore. Oh, so I dropped the... Okay. I thought it went to our inventory, and I just switched to the menu to pull it out. I realized it wasn't there. Glad you picked it up.
Yeah, there we go.
Yikes! What did you do? What's happening?
Nothing's happening.
Some eerie sounds, but
There's a green flow. Great, we created more mist. That's kind of the opposite of what we were trying to do. The candles, the candle at your feet turned green.
oh, so it did.
So there's a path down.
So we still can't sail around the island,
Right.
but we can.
So at some point, we need to take the rope down to Stan, probably to get for the trial of thievery. Also, Smirk is on that side of the island for training us with a sword. And then we have to do the treasury. So Stan and Smirk's
Which
gonna be
is
that
the-
way.
The forest. We need to go to the forest gate. Oh, jeez.
Which may or may not be where... the only reason I went and played the tune behind the mansion was because of the brazier.
Yes, absolutely.
May,
It's always
may,
worth trying musical trial,
may not
musical
be right.
notes in this.
Well, that was the third trial. So, first one was swords, right?
In the book, the first one is treasure huntery, and then thievery, and then the next page is training with Smirk.
That's interesting because it was part legend number 1 told us about the swords, and then 2 was thievery. Probably can do them in any order. Yeah, no, we'll try to do them in order of the book then. So where do we... So that looks like a forest that's near the circus.
Skip to the tune, don't be late, start your dance at the forest gate. It looks like 2 trees with a brazier next to it.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the map, there's what looks like a forest just to the west of the circus tents.
Yeah, I'm looking down at it from the cliff top now. I've just gone down the hill just a smidge.
Yeah, and I mean, we're already here, so I say we head that way. I'm looking forward to doing the whole circus thing anyway.
See if we can beat 25 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, here's the access point for the rope.
To ride down and see Stan.
Yeah. So we know where to come back for that. Whoa, this. I'm glad I looked down. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna follow this walkway. It dropped. There's a ladder here. Oh, and there's another rope there.
I wonder if this rope that is here takes us to the forest gate.
It looks like it does because I can see the brazier. Wait, the chicken made the sound.
So, 2 trees.
There's some paints here. Yeah, it'd be right here.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Skip to the tune. Don't be late. Start your dance at the. So we don't necessarily need.
Stick to the trail and swing to the right. Cross that bridge, and it's into the night. So.
Okay. That didn't do anything. Maybe we don't literally have to. Maybe it's not literal. Maybe it's just follow the. Stick to the trail. Swing to the right. Cross the bridge and into the night. So, stick to the trail. So there's a fork in the road here. Turning right. So we should come to a bridge, right? That's sort of a bridge.
Yeah, it's a log on the bridge, on the image as well.
Swing to the left, quick as you can. Dance to the camp. And that's the plan. What's with all the dancing? Is that Guybrush? Yeah, it is. A young Guybrush.
Huh. I wonder if there's a memoir in this forest somewhere.
Oh, that's right.
Swing to the left quick as you can. Yeah, so this is the right path. There we go, there's the camp. Twirl and spin till someone sees, then dance to the light, to the sign in the trees. Guybrush went this way.
I'm gonna dance. Because they said dance at the camp. So maybe we'll light something. What's up their obsession with dancing? So over the log, under the boughs. Groove to the grove of the yellow flowers.
Yeah, and so
there should be a log.
all of the log underneath the boughs.
Okay, there's a log. This almost feels like this is where we were before. Is that dead end?
Under the boughs. Yeah, there we go, the grove of the yellow flowers.
Ah, yeah. There's Guybrush. Twirl and spin till someone sees, and dance to the light. Sign in to the sign in the trees.
There's a light over here, there's a torch. There he is.
Can't interact with it. Oh, nice.
This is right where he was digging.
Right. Oh, it does now dig. Direction to the legendary treasure you enter. So, this is actually going to be the map to the treasure. So it was a map to a map of the treasure.
Nice.
That was helpful. Next page, we just
Congratulations.
Good luck finding your way out.
This is where the trial once ended. However, in honor of Governor Guybrush, the challenge and reward have been increased. These new steps will continue the legendary trial of Treasure Huntery. Official legendary trial IOU, valid for one commemorative t-shirt. Redeem at the Mêlée Island Chamber of Commerce, currently disbanded. Okay, so do the legendary monkey part 1. To the forest gate, dance on back, and jig your way to the artist's shack.
So
Or dance on back.
There was an artist shack before we came in that I saw.
Okay.
So I guess we just have to Might as well bring it along. Our luck, someone will want one doubloon or one piece of 8, and we have to sell the. This way. We'll have to sell the chest for that one piece of 8 or something. If someone want to trade for it. If only I had an empty chest. Oh, I fell in the water.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Hey, I told you that I need to rename the channel to Jump Fail. So right here is the art stand. Or one
Set
of
your sights on the lantern pole. Now dance to the right. Find the fallen soul. Okay, there's a light down there. And then dance to the right.
I'm glad we don't have to stop and dance at every one of these.
Fallen soul. So there's a pumpkin that's been knocked down. Blades point the way. Don't start flagging. Dance down the trail to the lonely wagon. Right, so it's this way.
Well, there's a wagon. That wasn't very far.
Now spin on your heel. There's no mistake. 2 dead giants mark the path to take. So keep going the way we were going. Except go down instead of up.
Right.
Dance down the slope to the fisherman's rest. The hook of his line shows where to dance best. Now dig.
It's the fisherman's rest? I guess it is.
Ah, the hook of his line. Right, so I believe it's right here. Another IOU.
Directed like Henry. Lovely. At the bumpy bridge, you'll start your dance. Then south down the trail, you'll need to prance. Was there a bridge?
Not that I remember. Ah, there we go. There's a bridge.
You can probably leave the chest at the bridge. Whatever what's that.
No.
That's south. Yeah, that's the direction we're facing, south. Roughly. You fork in the path, 2 roads in the night. Dance down the way which the trees make bright.
Right, so there's a fall. It'll be this way.
Most likely. Dance through the
Dance
woods.
through the woods.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go. way through the trees, jig to the spot where the folks take their ease. So there's a campfire ahead again.
He said through the woods, though. Yeah, there's through the woods. Oh, I lost my blue flame. Sad panda.
Peer through the trunks to the distant lights, start for their glow, then spin to the right. There's light. Ah, there we go. Lights this way. And then there's another fork, and it says spin to the right. Spy the lover's tree at the base of the hill, down to the spot where the heart lies still.
There's a sign down here. Hook Island. Restrooms and souvenirs.
Drop then I saw pirate sails and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Someone's here to ruin our day.
Yeah. I feel like we got off.
That'll be like
Spy
shit.
the lover's tree at the base of the hill. I'm gonna go back because I wasn't. We were at the base of a hill here, right? Maybe it's that tree right there? Oh yeah, it's gonna be that tree right there.
And then dig.
Not every time. More directions.
Right, I'm gonna leave this chest. I don't even want to leave them. Dance from the heart southwest to the bay, then zip through the air to the Legend's Way.
Wait, what direction is southwest? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's right. So there should be a... Can we zip line up? That doesn't seem right. Alright, I guess we can. You know, we could have skipped all that just by writing that original rope down here.
Yeah.
Turn your back to the moon, look down below, dancing... Look down below, dance to the 6 flags in the torchlight's glow. Is the moon static? Someone wrote this knowing that where the moon would always be. Do you see 6?
Unless you're supposed to do it at midnight.
Do you see 6 flags?
No. Oh yes, yeah, 6 red flags down there. And where you would board the boats from.
Guybrush was just walking this way.
Oh, an armory.
probably so we can switch to the sword, because this is where we get our training done. This is probably a Smirk Shack. Hands past the rocks.
We need 400 pieces of 8 to get Smirk to train us.
Okay. I didn't see the flags. Oh,
They're
okay.
the red ones.
I see what we're looking at. Get over the hill.
Slip through the rocks, you've done just fine. Dance in the warmth of the lantern's shine. Oh no, I'm way ahead of there. Dance past the wreck, skip through the night, till a monster's meal is in your sight.
There's Stan. Hang on, before we run past him, I want to get an eyeball on where the thing is. I'm not going to interact with him.
Howdy. The name's Stan, like on the side. And my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. Well, just between us, the rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stanman guarantee.
Do you see this?
So tell me, how can I make you
Yeah,
the
the
deal
texture
of a
doesn't move
lifetime?
properly.
A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? Trust me, I want you to leave here happy. Why not start by taking a look around? You have any questions? I'll be right with you.
Oh, Krog. Could this be the classic Krog?
A piece of 8 required to use. I wonder if there's... Oh!
Hey, how about a little breathing room?
I joked earlier about needing 1 piece of 8. Oh, that's the thing we gotta steal.
When you see something you like, I'll be
I wonder if I can
right
talk to him over here.
Okay, there's an office key over here. You got him distracted, I'm gonna steal it.
Oh, sorry. Can't let you into the office. Company policy.
Wow, eyes in the back of his head across from the other side of the room. All right, let's not get distracted here. Let's find this treasury and then come back. We're looking for monster's meal.
Whoops.
Yes.
Don't mind me.
Jesus.
Do come back soon.
He's a salesman. Did you leave without buying something? I don't think so. I didn't see the meal, but...
Over the bridge to the broken cart, then spin to the right, spy the light, take heart.
I'm curious as to what the monster meal is supposed to be.
Guess, is there a skeleton of a fish somewhere around? Unless it's the boat wreck.
Oh, maybe. Kraken would have... It was a monster's meal, right? The Kraken is a monster. Sold his scene. Here's that sign here.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, not. I mean, maybe it is.
Oh,
Maybe...
oh, come to me, come to me.
Oh.
Despite having next to nothing
Good
left
eye.
to rely on, I've managed to make it all the way to the Bay of Mêlée. And here, I've found what I was looking for. I hadn't given our honeymoon ship much thought since we got to Mêlée. I barely remember arriving. But here it is, anchored and overpriced at Stan's previously owned vessels. Ordinarily, I'd have marched down there and given that gabby little grafter a piece of my mind. But I needed to be discreet. So, I've arranged a distraction. While Stan's busy fussing over his malfunctioning grog rowboat, I'll be able to sneak aboard my ship. For once, I don't have the luxury of planning ahead, but I'll figure the rest out as I go. Guybrush, my plunder bunny. I'll be back.
So she may have given us a hint on how to distract him.
Oh, couldn't stay away, huh? I know the feeling.
Alright. I'm not getting distracted. Go to the bridge.
Yeah.
But that's his grog boat right there.
When you
So
made a decision, I'll be here.
Well, that's 1 of 5.
did you check the progress? See that it credited?
Not yet. I'll check.
Oh,
that.
look.
Right.
Monster, I guess. Yeah.
Yes,
Monster
it
and
did
a little,
credit.
little fish. This is the monster's meal.
Oh, I see. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, so I need to go to a broken cart.
And spin to the right. By the light.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, ambushed by a lane.
Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not.
Guybrush
But
memoir.
if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry.
Sit down and get credit for it. It's got the Inconquill. So we weren't looking
Excellent.
for these before now, so we might have to retrace some of our steps.
Yeah, well, this is the first time we've gotten to a new area. There might perhaps be a memoir down in the docks that we back there at stands that we missed.
Yeah. Well, it's like we've followed a lot of maps, but yeah, it just feel like we're finally getting into. Oh, another book for Elaine.
Oh, the day I'm having. I suppose I should have known the bridge to Smirk's place would be impassable, and that LeChuck's crew would be waiting for me. Fortunately, I was already in a really foul mood, so had a few choice insults in mind to throw them off balance before they could surround me. It didn't take long before my trusty tree branch was reduced to matchwood, but I had one more ace up my sleeve. Good to know the root beer approach still works. This fog, though, it's more than a spot of sea mist, and it's closing in around me. It won't be long before the whole island's swallowed up. And if that happens... I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to save myself before I can save you. At least you'll be safe here, in Dreamland.
Alright, book number 2.
Yep, 2 of 5.
Spy the light, take heart. Oh, there's a light right there.
Flip through the rocks, you've done just fine. Dance in the warmth of the lantern shine. One last, now dig. Yay!
Hey! Oh, that's a nice looking
The trophy
chest.
of
The interior of the chest
legendary
looks nice.
treasure huntery. Why, it's even more spectacular than I believed. And it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir.
Oh.
I mean, if she could just teleport here, she could have gotten it herself.
Oh, it was like
Also,
it's like a
you
flat
have
screen.
yet to conquer the legendary
she
trial
took
of
it.
thievery. A precious idol now lies in the hands of a devious trickster who must be outwitted before it can be claimed. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Someone in the forest.
Lady, this whole island's forest.
I Alright, so that's the third one, so let's head back to Stan here.
Yes. Yay, Telltale checkpoint.
But it's like the you know, the last Star Wars movies where suddenly you know, the fallen Jedi not only could manifest but could interact with physical things in the world. And it's like, yeah, she opened that portal, just reached through and took the item. Everyone in the Star Wars like, you mean all this time all this dead Jedi could have just teleported
It's
in?
my new favorite customer.
Oh, Quill.
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the Mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that
I don't
mighty,
want you to feel any
but it had a lot of
pressure.
personality.
Any other ones that I missed? Let's see if we can interact with this.
I got all day. We've been getting some great deals in stock. Wow.
Oh, these,
love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the
This is
ship
the,
of your dreams before we
this
talk
set.
about those amazing upgrades?
See my bucket?
Oh, I see.
That's the set.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the set that was the unlock if you bought Chips Ahoy cookies and they had codes on the back. That's what that set comes from. I would love to have this on my ship. I think it was just gear. I don't think they had any ship set stuff during that. Of course, back then you couldn't own a boat either. Alright. So we need to distract him while down the dock. The Black Pearl. Headless monkey.
One of these beauties caught your interest?
I want to jump on to see if I can grab the ladder, but I feel like I'm going to just jump right through it, end up in the water. Nope. It's solid.
Would you mind getting out of my way?
He's coming.
How much are you looking to spend? There's still time to change your mind. Step aside, please. Time is money.
There'd be no hiding in the night with this ship, would there?
No. Then again, you could probably get by with people mistaking you for a ghost fleet.
Right. Did you board the Black Pearl?
Just be squeezing past.
No, I didn't.
now.
That doesn't look like an actual ladder.
Careful now. I'm a salesman, not a lifeguard.
No. Oh yeah.
I caught the ladder and I clicked again, dropped right off of it. Because I didn't think I caught it in the first click. Oh man.
Good luck. Clear your head. I'll be waiting.
If I could have a galleon with 5 guns on the side.
Don't be a stranger now.
6.
I knew it. One of of my ships is calling to you.
She's a beauty.
Imagine if they added this boat, 6 to 8 crew member ship.
Let's talk about money. Your
One per server.
Yeah,
Unless you go into like a nominated special battle mode.
right. They would definitely bully the server.
The vociferous
can I show
Carmichael.
you?
I feel like that's probably a reference. Yeah, I haven't found anything that's
Take
interactable.
all the time you need.
No. But we need to find a way of distracting him so that we can steal this idol.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna load this cannon. No.
How much are you looking to spend? We've been getting some great deals in stock.
That's why I can't zip line down from here. That'd be fun.
I don't want you to feel the pressure.
Alright, so we need to distract him so we can get the key. She said he got distracted by his grog
What else can I show you?
rowboat. But I didn't see any interactions with it.
Oh, examine. Ah, there we go.
I could
I
do
can
this
ask him
all
about it.
day. I'll just be squeezing past now. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog
See,
on
I'll try to
demand?
grab the key while he's talking to
Unfortunately,
you.
I can't sell this one right away. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff.
It reminds me a little bit of Bruce Campbell.
Ah, this is one of our compact models. But
Ah, I wonder if I can now ask him about.
convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser.
Right, there's a
attached
key
to the
here.
back. Why
Yeah, that's the one I
sail
keep
all
trying to
the way
steal.
to a tavern
Ah,
just to fill
see.
your tankard
I thought you were
when
trying
can
to
have
take
grog
the.
on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity.
See if I can take him up here to talk about the.
Whatever this solution is, it can't require
Wait for me!
a tandem because one player wouldn't be able to do it.
No, but once you get him talking about the headless monkey, you might be able to run back down the dock
I'll be right here.
and take the key.
Let me know when he's. Because I tried it when he was talking to you about the. Alright.
He's talking about the monkey now.
It says cannot take key with stand watching. So previously, when he's not in line of sight, I have an actual interaction with it. He still magically knows I'm trying to steal it, but anytime he can't actually see it, I can interact with it. And now that he can see it from there, I can't interact with it.
Let's see.
I feel like we need to find a piece of 8 and mess with this grog thing. Because she talked about him getting distracted with his other grog one before, and that maybe if it stops working, he has to fix it. And that will distract him.
Take all the time you need.
So maybe we need a piece of 8.
Oops! Don't mind me. You know, you wouldn't need to swim if you purchased one of these beauties.
So I'd take a look under the waterline, see if there's anything shiny around the dock.
Good idea.
Perhaps somebody dropped a coin off.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any, because there's all these desks and whatnot around here. If someone had...
Let's talk about money. Your money. Would you mind getting out of my way?
I think it's funny as all the little stuff,
Step
little
aside,
items here
please.
with little,
Time is money.
little cards on them for the price, like a little yard sale. Sell anything you can.
Step aside, please. Time is money.
So that's interesting, right?
I got all day.
The idol of many hands was originally supposed to be in Guybrush's keeping, and they said that Stan stole it, but this was a replica.
One of these beauties caught your interest? Charming replica, isn't
I'm thinking that the
Almost
real one
as
is
good
in
as
his
the
office.
genuine article. Draws in customers like you wouldn't believe. So I'm afraid it's not for sale. And before you ask, the real deal's under lock and key in my office.
Yeah. Like I said,
Let's talk about money. Your money. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for
So
in
you can probably interact with
convenience.
that key
Her
now,
star
maybe not.
feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tank
Cannot
when
take
you can
he was
have
sun
grog
watching.
on demand? Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff.
well, maybe what we're looking for isn't here.
We've been getting some great deals in stock. When you see something
can't
you
get
like,
below decks on
I'll
any of the
be
ships.
right here.
Correct. I can see inside his office from the windows in the back.
Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? What else can I show you?
So I don't have a billy club, but it came in the back
I
of the
don't
head.
want you to. When you've made a decision, I'll be here.
Here, would you like to buy a sword?
I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. Well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy boats from anyone who's looking to sell. No questions asked. Unfortunately, I can't take on any new stock until
Yeah,
I've cleared out
perhaps
some
we
space here on the
activate this
jetty. Maybe then we can arrange a
grog
part
thing.
exchange. Gold? No. Pieces of aid are
There
the
was a path
accepted
that we
currency on Mêlée
could have followed
Island.
up
But like
further
I
on
said,
from where we
I'm
found
not
the
looking for
final
trade-ins while I
treasure
have
chest if you
so
want to
many
finance all that.
quality vessels to sell. But hey,
Right, we might
that
need to go
shouldn't
to the
stop you from browsing our
carnival.
selection. What kind of self-respecting seafarer could say no to ships of this caliber?
I'm going through all of his.
You bet. Ever since the legend of Monkey Island arrived, crews have come from far and wide. Everyone stops by once they catch word of our amazing deals. I'd take a vacation, but I just couldn't bear to walk away from this place and break the hearts of so many pirates dreaming of their next ship. Oh, hey, that reminds me. How's your shopping spree going? Anything caught your eye? Well, be sure to let your old buddy Stan know when you have. I'd love to tell the boss I was able to help you walk away happy.
I'd love to tell the boss that I was able to help you walk away happy.
Oh,
Boss.
that's just a formality. Believe me, I'd change it if I could, but you know how things are. Now, let's get back to your purchase.
So he's not the boss.
It's like I always say, if you don't keep my ships in good condition, we'll be parting on bad terms. Just kidding. That's a little brand and marketing joke, right? Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Let me worry about it. All of our ships come packed with pamphlets full of boring stuff you'll never read. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and everyone is killed, we'll talk.
I asked about a refund. Did you go through that voice line? If you're selling a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks and everyone's killed, we'll talk.
Yeah, I did recall that one.
As long as everyone's dead, we'll discuss it.
Take all the time you need. There's still time to change your mind.
I'm gonna check this little shack that's over here as well while you're running down the path.
Now the path just leads back to the base of the mountain where the lookout tower is. I did find another one of Elaine's journals as I was climbing up the side of the mountain.
Oh, kind of waiting. Alright, so we're back where we started more or less, aren't we? Yeah, because we probably took that rope down.
There on the barrels.
Got it.
Have you ever had a dream that you were so totally convinced was reality? I find myself experiencing the opposite problem, and I'm not sure how to wake up. The pen I hold in my hand feels absolutely real. I can smell the dusty covers of my grandfather's spare journals, and the salty air on the night breeze. Guybrush and I left Mêlée Island behind. How then has it caught up to us? And why is everyone acting so strangely? The legend of Monkey Island, indeed. Hubby Dearest is eating it all up, of course. Basking in praise for mighty pirate deeds he never accomplished. At first he was playing along, but now I think he's starting to believe it. While Guybrush holds court in the scum bar, I'm going to take a walk up to the lookout. Perhaps a fresh perspective will help me work out what's really going on here.
I mean, that journal does suggest that you go back up to the lookout. I'll head up and make sure there isn't something that's changed up there. Getting back down is pretty quick because we got the chicken. Good, we got the direct line right back to Stan's.
Ah, I found one of Threepwood's memoirs.
Another memoir.
Hey, you! Stay away from my beacon! I don't want any more weird surprises.
I'm undertaking legendary trials. Got any advice?
I'd advise you to give up while you still can. Those trials were darn near impossible by the time they were discontinued. You know, You really should head back to town and tell them you've changed your mind. And no one would think any less of you. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, you might want to speak with the pirates down on Low Street. There isn't much going on around here that they don't know about.
He does say you should go back and talk to the pirates on Low Street. There isn't much going on around here they
As
don't
for
know
me,
about.
I've got duties to attend to, so if you...
I'm not inclined to go back there yet, but maybe we can get something from them. Informationally speaking.
Ah, the path at the back of the mansion's cleared up now.
Ah, nice. I'm gonna take this zip line just because I want to. Maybe I'll see something. Nope. That was a fun ride. Going your way so I can get the other memoir location.
Mm-hmm. Take a seat on the top of the rock.
I love visiting the circus. But after meeting the Fettuccini brothers, I think I prefer to stay in the audience.
I think it's time to hit. I mean, we're right here. Might as well hit the circus. Maybe we'll make a piece of 8 as a donation or something, you know, for a tip. Throwing them down here.
Nope.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. How close were you to getting through them?
You need to be higher. Ooh. A little bit more. Ooh. Getting there. We're getting there.
Are you going over or under the third one?
Yeah, I hit the middle, bottom, the very bottom of the middle one. Yeah, right in the bucket.
Nice. I knew this place would be fun. Oh, I can't climb up yet. Alright. I'll talk to the people. Fredo, and can't talk to the other one.
Welcome! Come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize?
A glorious grand prize?
Of 10,000 pieces of 8.
Or thereabouts.
By being the first to try our death-defying...
But perfectly safe, huh?
Mêlée Island Spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic...
Fabulous, flying, phenomenal!
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are.
Alright, so we can win money from them, so I talked to Bill for our costume.
You have to be in costume to take part in the Mêlée Island Spectacular. If you don't have that yet, you can pick one up from over there. Have you never been to the circus? All of the performers are expected to dress up. It adds so much spectacle to our acts. The most important part of your costume is the safety helmet. That is absolutely non-negotiable for anyone who's being fired from a Fettuccine Brothers cannon.
We need a helmet before going to the cannon. Well, we've already done that.
Well, you do here. That way you get spared a headache, and we get spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit. It is an unbelievable, unprecedented, life-changing 10,000 pieces of 8. Enough to make all your Mêlée Island dreams come true.
Do you two really have that kind
Of course we do. I am insulted you would even think that we would try
course
to
we
cheat
do.
you.
Yeah.
Now stop bad-mouthing our circus and try the challenge. The pirates and the circuses are a perfect fit, that's why. You just have to think about it logically. Pirates are all about death-defying acts of courage and skill, balancing on narrow beams high in the air, and facing down the ferocious animals.
Costume required to take part.
But honestly, what pirates love most of all is watching other people make fools of themselves in the public. That is why we
Aha.
want to include the
I found
soccer,
one.
the members of the audience. You can ring that bell all you want, but the challenge doesn't count until you get into the costume and put on your safety helmet.
Okay, so he said that we can try it all we want. It doesn't count until we're wearing our outfit, which might be the way we can do this over and over again to get the achievement. Because potentially when we succeed, we might, you know, how it is. Ow.
All right. Sorry about that.
As I was saying, all I have on me is, all right, my piece of work. Oh, I'm curious to see if we can interact, because, yeah. Because, you know, sometimes you can't do a thing after it's been completed. And they said we can't complete it without the outfit. I'm going to look at the log again here. Reputation. Tall tales. Oh, send Stan on an ocean voyage. That gives us another hint on how we're going to get rid of him. Complete the circus performance in under 25 seconds. So that's probably the whole thing. So we already have the cannon lined up. Trying to see if we can run across the ropes without jumping. Like just on the side of the rope. Can't, nope, cannot. Okay.
So I think the key to that is going to be, because you've got to ring this bell over here as well. So you might need to sword dive to hit the bell. If you know what I mean. From where the
So
the
ring
missing,
first one and then
climb, and then jump across the gaps, and then sword dash over to this bell, and then jump back and slide down, and then cannon over.
alright, where's the outfit?
It was here, so I collected it, and you now should be able to equip it from the chest here. There is like a leaderboard here, so I think we can repeat this until we get a time we like.
Your start time, their superstar time. We'll talk to Alfredo again.
So, what do you say? Ready to take on our challenge and win the prize
What
of
do
a
I have to do?
lifetime? Once you're in costume, head to the starting line and ring the bell to begin. Then you must climb the ladder, cross the tightrope, and ring the second bell. After that, you must leap across the platforms and ring the third bell. Then slide down the wire and ring the last bell by that cannon over there. Then it's time for the grand finale. You must climb into the cannon, launch yourself through all of the rings, and land safely in the water.
Okay, so we have 3 bells to ring. One starts, so that one right there starts the timer. Then we run. Then we climb up. And run across.
Yeah,
Jump.
so he says it.
Jump. Oh.
You can do it!
Where's the second bell?
No, it's
Oh,
all the
that's
way
it.
across. That's the starting one you get.
Ah, yes.
This part is a little tricky.
You can make
Nice,
it
you
to the
made it.
ground from there.
And you're supposed to slide down a pole, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You're
sorry, you've been disqualified.
Ah, I must have to slide down.
You can do it!
It's alright, I'm not gonna make it across the bridge.
You're a natural.
He didn't ring the second bell.
If you want to try
You're
again.
right. You're right, I didn't. Failed.
They're actually doing it.
So did he cancel mine, or did your ringing the bell stop mine?
No, I think when you jumped over he said, "Oh, you can do this if you want to try again."
Okay.
Get to the cannon!
Get to the cannon.
Light them up!
Whoa!
You only get one try.
He says you only get one try.
And the crowd goes wild.
I told you it wasn't impossible.
28 seconds.
Now what do we do?
Oh.
Hey, come over here, Prego.
No,
We
I
need
can't
to
ring the
talk
bell.
about your prize.
That's why I wanted to try to master it without my suit on. Yeah, there's got to be a way of restarting it. Well, that's really disappointing.
I guess we could ride the checkpoint.
Nah. Maybe after we talk to them, they'll let us do it for
Now,
fun.
see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of 8, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Cannon maintenance charges.
They'll give us one doubloon.
Custom cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Mêlée Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freighter charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals
404.
404 pieces of 8. I'm so jealous.
Right, so we had something that required 400, right? So the
Yeah.
Theater 4 is if we had 4 people to interact with the Krog, maybe.
Remember, if you want to try and beat your record, you have to put on your costume.
Okay, he says you.
Ah,
They're actually doing it.
so we can go again.
Hey, my turn.
Don't look down.
Make a fool of myself falling off of the.
Try again.
Go for it.
Oh, I couldn't start it because you were.
They're actually doing it.
What? It won't let me get up the ladder. No, it won't. Sword. I need an
I
on-screen
think that
timer.
they can make it.
Oh,
Oh, I bounced off of it.
You're disqualified.
So I think we're meant to jump down and jump across. I mean, obviously your sword lunge is faster.
I don't know how we're supposed to jump from this lower platform here up to this higher platform here.
I don't know.
If you look there.
I haven't tried yet.
You can do it!
Let's see, your sword lunge is probably the right way to do it. I mean, from a
I
time
hope you have a
perspective.
head for heights.
I'm gonna try the jump. Yeah, no, that wouldn't connect across. Okay, so that's the one that you slid down on. So you'd have to go from there to there, ring the bell, jump over.
Yeah.
They're actually doing it!
But one of us has got to get that 25
All
seconds.
you need to do is ring the bell. What's your Oh, sorry. You're disqualified.
I'm
You
succeeding
can't do it.
succeeding in the parkour part and then failing in the sword one. I'm bouncing
All you
off of
need
the
to
bell.
do is ring
I'm
the
hitting
bell.
it with the sword. And then yeah, I think you're aiming further to the left. I think that's what I need to do.
Ooh, I love this part.
You have to shoot through all the rings.
Time didn't update, so I'm guessing that it was longer. You did that pretty
yeah.
smooth. You did pretty smooth, but it looked like you had a little trouble getting in the cannon.
I hope you have a head for heights.
This is so tense. You can make it to the ground from there. And ring the starting bell if you want to try again.
Oh, is that what you did the first time, was dropping off of the rope before you hit the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
You can do it.
Oh, I missed the ladder.
I got a milestone.
Did we make this too easy? I can't watch.
Get to the cannon.
Oh, you got a good transition there.
Things are heated. Now it goes wild.
No, it still didn't update your time. I can't imagine that was. Next time you do it, I'll run a timer.
You're a natural.
Oh, sorry. You're
I
disqualified.
tried jumping early to clip the, to clip the early jump on that small one.
Right. Go for it.
All right, good.
They're actually doing it.
Take deep breaths. Don't give up.
You can make it to the ground from there.
Light them up.
Now it goes wild.
I might have started it just a second late. You got, 26:19.
Oh, there you go. You got to knock 1.1 seconds off that.
They're actually doing it.
I mean, that looked like pretty much a flawless run for you too.
Get to the next fence.
I can't get the bell.
Cannon.
Yeah, this is really slow. Oh, I fell out. Wrong button.
There goes the wine.
Yeah, accommodation long lock for completing it at least.
They're actually
Yeah, 35
doing it.
seconds. So at least now we can see both of our times.
I think they can make it.
Oh, no, missed it.
They're actually doing it. Did we make this too easy?
Nope, missed it.
Sorry, you can't do it.
I missed a lot of that.
Don't look down.
I'm trying to work on the
watch.
you know, knowing the exact spot to jump to be able to jump.
You can make it to the ground from there.
Light them up.
You were too slow on the
There
cannon
goes the
there.
wine. They're actually doing
Yeah.
it. Not almost there.
Nope, missed it.
Sorry, you can't do it. Take deep breaths. Can you find your way? Get to the cannon!
Yeah, see, I think that's the way to do it. I think it's the jump because you don't get the delay of recovering from
You only get the
Yeah, spectacular superstar.
Yeah, you got
Just
it.
got
Nailed
the-
it. Nice.
Yeah, so it is jump rather than sword dash.
I don't think that I inherited credit for it though. Which means I have to do it as well. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Yep, I have to succeed.
You can't do it!
Did we make this too easy?
Oh, sorry, you're disqualified.
Any more of those and I'm gonna die.
They're actually doing it.
Ah, I'm just.
I don't have any more food on me.
Can I reset it? Okay, can't.
All you need to do is ring the bell. Oh, sorry, you're
I'm cutting as close as I can to.
You can't do it.
Like if I have to stop, like there I just missed the ladder. If I have to stop, then I assume it's just not going to be enough time. So I'm just kind of jumping as I go across.
I think they can make it.
Sorry, you're disqualified. You can't do it.
Disqualify you with my sword.
Don't look down. Oh, sorry, you're disqualified. You can't do it.
There might be a. This might be an off-stream return to Mêlée
I
Island.
hope you have a head for heights. This part is a little tricky. Get to the cannon.
There was a stutter when I jumped across. Oh man, 1.5 second off.
You can't do it.
The second rope jump was
Don't look down.
stuttered.
Get to the next bed.
Oh, I was on it. The timing was perfect that time. That was a winning run.
They're actually doing it. You're a natural. the starting bell if you want to try again. They're actually doing it.
I hope you have a head for heights.
Oh, nice.
And make it to the ground from there.
That was like a winning run. No? Ah.
I can't see your time, it just keeps showing mine.
I'm at 26:38.
Ah.
They're actually doing
That wasn't
it.
better than my previous one. That one felt good too.
Take deep breaths. Get to the cannon.
There it is.
Yay.
Nailed it. 24:44. Wasn't better than yours, but it was better than 25.
That'll do.
I will take it. So now we should be able to money up on the
Yes.
grog. Let's head back to Stan.
See if we can distract that guy. We might have to buy him multiple drinks. That might be why we've got 4 coins.
Let's make sure there are any. I think it's 4 coins because we could have 4 people. Before we leave, I'm gonna make sure there's anywhere we need to sit or in a lane book.
Yes. Very good idea.
Circling around the tent. I want to cut these trees down and use them for resources. I've been playing too many games that need wood. Get your axe out. Go ahead and cut these trees down.
There's some barrels here with food in if you want to come and get some. Just over here.
A couple of pieces of food on me. Oh wow, they're really well stocked. Cause
Aha!
they knew. Found one?
This is a memoir spot.
Nice. Could have sat here and watched you doing your performance.
I never expected to take part in a traveling circus, but Alfredo and Bill talked me into becoming a human cannonball. And I can still taste the gunpowder.
Still taste the gunpowder. I'm taking this silly outfit off. Oh, I can't just take it off. Oh yeah, I can. All right, costumes. All right. They should allow us to keep that, like, you know, as a permanent unlocked costume.
Yeah, I did notice we don't have access to the chef's one anymore.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Is this the way? I feel like we need to go the other direction. Yes, that's what I thought.
I wonder if there's an Elaine book down here where the witchy lady was.
I didn't see anything down there, but it's good to double check. Well, based on the achievements, we're gonna send Stan on get Stan on a boat and then send the boat away. Send something like send Stan on a voyage. So yeah, maybe we get him drunk and then get him on one of these boats.
Well, that dinghy looks like it's about ready to go. It just needs parts for its grog drink.
There you are. I was starting to worry about you. Would you mind getting out of my way?
Ah, we can. This is the Grog Classic.
Yeah, that's what I originally was expecting when I saw it.
I know. It can be so hard to choose. How much are you looking to spend? Whoops! Don't mind me. Yep.
Okay, accommodation. Did you drink your entire bottle?
Yeah, I did. I got the accommodation too. I'm just trying to puke on him.
Take all the time you need.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I have to put it
When you
down.
see something you like, I'll be right here. Hey!
Just in case I
how about a
puke.
little breathing room? I'll just be squeezing past now.
It would be funny if that was actually what we had to do to distract him. Get drunk and puke on him.
Ooh, one
Oh,
of these
oh
views
no!
caught your interest?
Green's all green. Oh. Oh, I can't see anything. You puked on the wrong guy.
I don't want you to feel any pressure. I know. It can be so hard to choose. I got all day. Hey, how about a
This
little
stuff is not
breathing
wearing
room?
off. Well, it was a little bit
Step
farther.
aside, please. Time is money.
Ah, right.
Would you mind getting out of my way?
You should wear enough for a little bit now.
Yeah, I think it's slowly starting to wear off now. Okay, so that didn't distract him.
We've been getting some great
got our
deals in
achievement.
stock. Ah, this is one of our compact
This is
models,
where I
but lets you
purchased my
relax in
first ever
capacity
pirate
she
ship,
makes up
the
for
Mighty
in
Sea Monkey.
convenience.
Just sit down for a
First
second
feature
while...
is
Actually, it
drink
wasn't all that
dispenser
mighty.
attached to the back.
But it had a lot of
Why sail
personality.
all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand. Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity.
Okay, he says waiting on repair parts.
How
Oh,
much
I
are
can't
you
put the
looking to spend?
Frog Classic in the chest.
What else can I show you?
The only one of these that's in any position to sell out to sea is the monkey.
What else can I show you?
It's facing the wrong way. Oh, right, yeah, the glowing one, you're right.
But unless
When
there's
you
a
see
cannon,
something
we
you
can
like, I'll
launch you
be
in.
right here.
Talk to him while he's here? Can't.
I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need.
Oh, he says the same thing, though, when he's here. Ask Stan about the vessel.
Stay right there. You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some
I'll take
kind
the
of
key.
weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent. She's got it
See
all.
if I can talk to him after he stops talking.
I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision.
No, it's the same. Thought maybe after he got done with his spiel, I'd be able to, get a unique chat string.
Take all the time you need. I got all day. Look out, world! Stan is coming through! Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean. And definitely not an unlicensed cop. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. We've been getting some great deals in stock.
Well, it might be worth going back to town and talking to...
It might also be worth
I don't want
checking
you to
out
feel any pressure.
the shack with the...
Oh, we have the 400 that we need now. Right.
Yeah.
Do come back soon.
Knocking on the door.
What in the world? Disturbing me at this time of night. Ought to show a little respect.
Captain Smirk's voice is awfully manly for being a woman.
What do you want?
The other person said that Captain Smirk was a chick. I went inside. Oh, it's gonna be the fighting doll. You can see it over there. But that's the legendary fighter, not him.
Well, you got my attention. What do you want? Yeah, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time ago, but not anymore. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own 2 hands? Me. That's who. Because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. So much for that idea. Now let me guess. You want me to train you to be better than the Sword Master?
I'm gonna be better than the Legend of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's priceless. Listen, there isn't a pirate alive better than the Legend of Monkey Island. To even come close would take years of practice.
Guybrush
and the
is
quickest wits in
pictures
the
on his wall.
Caribbean.
You probably can't see it from your angle.
But business has been slow since Guybrush became governor. I guess I am getting a little low on funds. You do, huh? Tell you what, it won't help you match up to the Legend of Monkey Island. But if you can pay my fee, I'll teach you what I can. If, that is, you can prove you're serious by showing me your might. That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the Legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside.
I'm already inside, thanks.
Oh yeah, there he is.
There's a quill here. It's normally only present when you have somewhere to sit.
Yeah, there's one over here as well. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
There you go.
This is where I began my journey to challenge the Sword Master. Just looking at all this training equipment makes my muscles sore.
All right. Pay Smirk to begin training.
I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door. Just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Sword Master. But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine.
All right, machine.
I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters.
We don't have the insults
Let's start
yet.
simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works.
He said all we do is defend on this stage.
Ah, see.
Now it's your turn. Attack the machine.
It dips her head forward.
But what if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, my swordplay will amaze you?
Retort. Oh, yeah?
That wasn't a retort. When I say, my swordplay will amaze you, you should come back at me with something like, yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. Time to protect yourself.
New retort learned.
Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Retort with, I'm rubber, you're glue.
No, try something more like... Well, everyone loves a good joke. My turn to attack.
So we're slowly learning. It's showing up in the top left that we keep learning new retorts.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to...
Let's try another.
He's telling us a bunch
My
of...
swordplay will amaze you.
Alright, so now we have actual options. Yeah, amazed you last this
Come
long.
at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide, so we only have two of them.
Shaking.
So I wonder if we have to go back and talk to the skull to learn more of them. Or if we just have to give him bad answers.
You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the Sword Master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here.
Some places are
Cross
hot
the bay.
spots. For insulting sword, for insult sword fighting, look for the symbol on the map. If you get lost, remember these rules. Cross the bay using the zip line. By my home, his home. Is it his home?
Yes, there's a zip line here that took. It's the one we used to get to this side of the bay.
Right. One guy likes to ambush opponents near the zip line. He should be no big deal for a pirate I've trained. So we're at. Okay, so it looks like the closest one is right around that bridge. Oh, there's one that way as well. Okay, yeah. Zip lining is awesome.
You have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic. Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting. Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? When you get a chance to use an insult of your own, try it out against your opponent. You never know, they might just come up with the perfect response. And if you were to borrow that comeback and use it yourself in future, that's the kind of behavior I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
Sorry, did I just skip that for you as well?
Yeah, it does.
Hey,
Sorry,
I've got a bone to pick
basically,
with you.
every time they would use one on you, just try out insults.
He came
and then,
right at me. Come on, insult me. Oh, I'm just gonna sword launch you.
No one has ever beaten me in combat.
New insult learned. Well, everyone knows a good
Now's
joke.
my chance.
So I took damage from my response
Don't
not
let
being
them
good enough.
intimidate you.
I want them to. Like, are we supposed to succeed in it? Or are we supposed to throw bad insults
My
on
deeds are
purpose
spoken of worldwide.
in order to
I
get
think
him?
if we say them wrong, we get more
Right.
like uses back.
So I'll just, hey, shut up.
You're no match for me.
See, I didn't get a new one for that.
Come on, put your back into it.
My swordplay will amaze you.
If they hit you again, it's all over. Now that was insulting.
Yeah, I think we have to succeed in the insults now.
Oh, my feelings. I came here to be insulted. Oh, so this is your first time. Find me again when you're ready for a proper fight.
Okay, so we did learn a new retort from that, from failing.
Come find me when you're ready to try again.
I wonder if there's
Cool.
looking to see if there's a list of them in the book being kept track of. Maybe on a previous page. So we know we need 20 of them. Nope.
I think we got 4 during training and 1 during that fight. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations left to get more at. The next of which is just up this hill. Plus we can go and see
Looks
back
like
at the
there
main
was
camp.
Looks like there was 2 of them right near the bridge. So we've got 6. We've done 6 insults so far. Use every insult and retort during insult fighting. 6 out of 20. Okay, you go that direction and insult that guy, and I'll go to the bridge and insult the other one. I feel like we're both getting credit for the discovered insults.
Yeah.
Check before you start your fight. Check your achievement and see if you're also at 6 of 20. Because if you are, then it would mean it's giving us credit between us as opposed to individually. Because like we hit individually when do the circus thing.
Yes, 6 of 20 in sword fight.
Okay. In the interest of time, I think the divide and conquer in this particular one might be a good idea. I thought maybe we'd have to take Murray back to the bar. Yeah, I just learned a new insult from you. I haven't found another combat yet, though. See, there should have been one around here. Was there something that indicated you were in the right spot?
When you get there,
Did you just immediately get the green glow?
Murray, the original skull, comes out of the bushes somewhere nearby, and one of the lights turns green.
Yeah, I'm not getting that out here. Unless there can only be one active at a time. Or I'm not far enough up the... I'm definitely well past where that one on the mark is. Oh, this should be another site. Yeah, I suspect that we can only have one of them active at a time. Because I've definitely made it to 2 of the red X's. Is yours despawned already?
No, I've made my way up for the path and found a second one, but it activated before I could do anything because it was just area activated.
That's west of the boats. That's where I originally... It's a good area for fighting, too. I'm not getting anything. I feel like this is this is guy. There's a lantern hanging from a pole here that's not lit. I'm just gonna hang out here until yours is done. So are you taking known insults, or are you taking ones that... Are you intentionally failing them to see if you can get new insults?
Well, I was trying to win the combat this time, but the first time I was just trying to fail him to get new ones. But this time I managed to beat him by trying to choose the right insult to respond with.
Yeah, we're up to 10 of 20. You must have just completed it because of... Yeah, we can only do one at a time, because as soon as you... I'm assuming as soon as you completed, the light came on here.
Ah, right, so as soon as Murray disappears back into the bushes.
Oh yeah, there's a Murray here. So, okay, so Murray has to be present at all of them.
Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
They'll never turn down a good fight.
Nope. One in behind me.
I'm gonna take your life. Now's my chance.
Don't let them intimidate you.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
They didn't have an appropriate response to that one.
Remember your training.
No one has faced me and lived. You're no match for me.
Nope. Not kidding. I got one that was clearly a good response.
Find me again when you're ready for a proper fight.
That fight's over.
You need some better insight.
I did find one or two more insults in that. I'm gonna look for the one that's near the circus. I didn't. Now that I kind of know what I'm looking for. I didn't see any kind of lantern around here. If you're talking, you're on mute, by the way.
No, sorry, I was just
in the zone.
Trying to concentrate. Yeah, trying to concentrate on these insults.
Let's see here. So it should be south of. While you're doing that, I'm looking for another hanging lamppost.
He said, "No, no one's ever faced me and survived." I said, "With breath that bad, I'm not surprised."
Yeah, that was the one insult I got through on him. Everything else didn't line up. It shows that there should be one due south of the circus tents, but due south of the circus tents just goes straight into the water. So I'm not clear on where this one's supposed to be at.
No, I lost that fight too.
Come to the circus tent, see if you can help me find this one.
Yeah, there should be an unlit lantern somewhere.
Yeah, there should, and the map shows that it's south of the tents. Something that doesn't line up with the map, because south of the tents it shows trail, and that's not lining up. Check inside the tent. Nope, nothing inside. I didn't think there would be.
Oh, there's one here. Yeah, come out towards where I am.
Yeah, that's the one really far west of it.
This one turned green when I came past it.
Oh, right. I mean, whichever the first one is you come across is going to turn.
Have you done a fight here?
No, I'm trying to get to I'm trying to find the one that's south of the. If you look on the map.
Yeah, because there's two close together right near there.
Yeah, so the southernmost one I've already tried. It's the one that's directly below the picture of the two tents. That's the one I can't find.
Ah, this one's just gone green here where I'm stood.
Yeah, that's the one I've already done.
All right.
Oh, well, no, it didn't. Okay, this must be. This isn't south of the tents. I mean, this has to be it because this is the only one that's close. This is west of the tent. I said these maps are just. I think the map is just very, very inaccurate because if you go south of the tent, you basically go right up onto the edge of the rocks.
You'll rue the day we crossed paths.
Wrong weapon.
I'm here to take your life.
It's about time you got one.
I wasn't ready.
That's not a new insult. We already have that.
I came here to be insulted.
Do we have a
Hey,
new one?
shut up!
Oh, see, that's not even, it's not even a good retort. We didn't learn anything from that. Give us a real retort.
That was so true. You
out of insults already? Too bad you met me on dry land.
There we go. Got one.
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
It was a good retort too. I actually quite appreciate it. That was the retort I was looking for.
You won't be so lucky next time.
Did we only get one new one out of that one?
Yeah.
We're at 14 of 20. Alright. We can go back to this one to the west. We've hit all the ones down there. I'm suspecting that it doesn't matter.
I think you might have to win each fight to unlock all of the...
Maybe. We haven't fought at this location though, so...
There's one down by the bridge as well.
I know, that's the one I already did.
Right, okay. I'm coming up towards you. Maury will hop back into his little hole and then your light should turn back on.
It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
I do kind of want to run by the,
I'll never turn down a good fight.
Wait, no, it didn't let me respond to him.
Sorry.
I guess that wasn't an insult.
Oh, there you go. Need to catch your breath.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Good, we got a new one.
That was just confusing.
I don't think the first thing was an insult. I think it was just a...
No one has ever beaten me in combat. Come here, you.
Come on, give me a new insult.
Don't let them intimidate you.
Not intimidating me. I'm trying to get new
Deeds
stuff out
are
of it.
spoken of worldwide.
This doesn't look
Yeah.
good.
Everyone loves a good joke.
Now you're getting it.
Oh, no, I was looking for something else to try to...
A new one.
Yeah, I'm not trying to beat him. I'm trying to get new insults.
Oh, my feelings. I came here to be insulted.
Need to catch your breath.
Yes.
Only from laughing at you.
There we go.
This is too easy. I quit.
Yeah, I think I'm getting it now. The
Better luck next time.
there's a little dot next to the insult. I think if it has a retort or something that we haven't learned yet. It's like every time it seems like whenever I take that one on purpose, he teaches us a new insult.
4 more to get.
So we should be okay. So directly south. Well, we should be real close to town, right? This would be behind the mansion. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the scum bar before we learn all of them, and talk to the head on the board that was talking about teaching insults, to see if maybe he has unique ones that we haven't learned. I'm gonna avoid talking to the pirate lords because pirate leaders, because I don't want, in case they're ready for us to progress something.
Unfortunately, it's 1:30 in the morning, so I'm not going to be available for much longer.
That's all right. We should hit a checkpoint, I would imagine, soon.
Swill out me sockets! I've been trying. Murray always had what you might call a natural. It's not as daft as I'd offered to teach it.
Oh, we needed to find his body.
Yeah, we do. That's right. Plus, he just says that Murray's good at teaching, which Murray hasn't been teaching any. We might not find his body. I mean, maybe that's... I mean, it seemed to imply that we would.
Well, we've already had to catch a red herring in this game, in this telltale, so...
You know, if we get it pop up, say, you know, that we hit a milestone, I don't mind doing a part 2 and continuing in another stream. Can we trigger this one again? Doesn't look like it. It concerns me a little bit that we can't trigger that a second time, but maybe if we just can't do the same one twice in a row. We didn't win that fight. I didn't want to.
Time for another fight. Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
Prepare to be humiliated.
Why are you coming at me?
You're not fit to lick my boots.
No insult.
Okay.
Come here, you.
So I lost it on purpose. That was the response I had.
For you.
had the dot next to it. In fact, I didn't even read what it was. I didn't even read what it was.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Banter like that never hurt anybody.
See, Murray gave a good insult there. He said banter like that never hurt anybody.
So, face me and live.
If they hit you again, it's all
I figure
over.
if there's a one with a dot, what?
Yeah, I don't see anyone with dots.
Then just go ahead and insult him.
You're no match for me. Come back when you've learned the rules.
Come find me when you're ready to try again.
I want to talk to Murray before we start the fight. Yeah, so when you have a chance to insult on your own, that might be, it might be that we're trying to, at this point, trigger, like we might have learned all the responses, or all the insults, but not all the responses.
Yeah, possibly.
So I just keep hitting them, that won't work. He had a lot more to say than I expected.
Prepare to be humiliated. Need to catch your breath? I don't know what to say. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults.
Okay, insults. This is what we. Oh yeah. So you're not fit to lick my
I'll
boots.
be
It has a-
scraping you off mine shortly.
There we go. That was the one that had the dot next to it. So we.
You're spoken of worldwide.
I think it's indicating that we don't know the response to it. So there's a retort. I know this isn't the right one, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Now's me chance.
Okay. So it seems to work when it's like a new insult.
I'm here to
So maybe
take your
it's not that
life.
it's a new one. Maybe it's indicating that it's one we haven't tried before. So even though we're not winning the fight, I didn't hear what it was. What he said.
Yeah, take your life.
I don't see the retort to it.
It's about time you got one, is the there you go.
Because the retort I did the previous one, I think was the one we just learned from him.
This
So-
is insult sword fighting, you know.
Do we have a new insult yet?
It's about time you got one. I don't have time to duel with amateurs.
Hmm.
What are we up to?
We didn't have a new one there. 18, I believe.
Yep, 18. So if that holds true, then we're only going to see 2 more with dots next to them.
Unfortunately, I am gonna have to call it a night here. I've got to be on school duties in the morning. It's back to Mondays.
Let's see what the milestones say on what was it, adventures? Is that where the milestones show? Quests, tall tales.
The quest for Guybrush.
Oh, I don't want to discard this. So
It should spit us out. Just after we completed the fog clearing, I believe. So we might have the other objectives to clear again, but we'll only have to find 2 more, complete the full set, because it'll already count the 18 we've got.
well, we'll probably have to relearn them though in order to actually win the fights.
Possibly.
But that's fine
It's not too much of it.
because we
Issue.
know how to make the money now for the circus.
Yes.
And we know how to do this the sword fight training, so all of that's taken care of.
But I wish you the best of luck, and thank you very much for having me.
Remember,
That
I will
be
be back.
fearless,
We
be
definitely got to
relentless,
finish this
and
off
be
together. You know,
insulting.
Monkey Island's our thing.
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you during the week. And,
You will indeed.
and we'll figure things out.
I'll wipe the floor with
Well,
you.
good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Got a new insult. Hang on. I'll wipe the floor with me. I don't see a new one. Nope. I'm thinking that was a new insult we learned.
You're not
That was
fit to
19.
lick my
We might only have
So
one left.
if we can use that insult. Oh, I didn't hear. Retort. I didn't hear what he said.
He said, "I'll be licking you. I'll be scraping you. You're not fit to lick my boots."
Okay, that's obvious.
Don't stop now. More
If
insult.
we can use the new insult we just learned, he'll probably retort. Give
You're
us the
so
last retort.
mean.
At least you can get credit for it before you log off. Then we can just focus on winning the fights. When we
I see a sword, but I don't hear insults.
come on, give us the new insult. There it is.
Yeah.
I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at
There it is.
Yeah, commendation unlocked.
Is that the
So now we can
best
just
you
focus
do?
on actually winning. next time.
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
One more,
Parents.
and you're finished. Hey, you're not bad at this.
This might actually
Stop messing about and taunt me.
now we've got all 20 of them, then maybe
Finish
we'll,
them off.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I bet there's more where that came from.
We still don't know what we need to do to accomplish the task. You know, do we have to win at all of them, or having used all of the...
Avenge me, mateys!
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face
there we
the
go.
Sword Master
Yeah, so
without
using all
being
20 of them.
totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go, challenge the Sword Master, and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults.
Come on, Murray, give us an update. All right, so maybe that'll checkpoint us. Here's how to find me. Southeast of the Yellow Flowers, so we know where that is.
There's a sign in the edge of the ravine. Check the back, and I mean carefully. Bridge will raise, and you'll be able to reach my home.
If you gotta go, you gotta go. If not, defeating
Yeah,
her might give us the checkpoint.
Unfortunately, I can't keep milking it. I'm gonna have to go. I'd love to, but
That's all good.
anyway. Right. Thank you again. See you later.
I'll catch up with you later. All right, that sounds like a good time to go ahead and call it for the stream. Obviously, we've made a lot of progress. We'll try scheduling a follow-up on this stream for this. For anyone who's interested, be sure to come and check it out. Probably be next Sunday. We'll see, because I got to line it up. Since I have someone else who's joining for the stream, we got to make sure that our times line up. Obviously, it's a little rough because we're on opposite sides of the world. So maybe we'll start it a little earlier. But thank you very much for coming out and watching. And if you're watching the replay, hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll see you in the next session. But thank you very much. Have a great night, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, you may want to check out one of these other videos. And thank you very much for your time.